Okay, so we've got a big drawing here with a whole bunch of angles that are missing, and we're trying to fill these in. Alright, so some things are marked on here, like these are 90-degree angles. So this line right here is perpendicular to these two lines here, because you can see the right angles. And we know that if two lines are perpendicular to a third line, they're parallel to each other. So we can show that these two lines are parallel. That might help us at some point. We can also see that this right triangle right here is isosceles, which means that its base angles have to be equal. And so that means they both have to be 45, because that's the only way you can have a right triangle that's isosceles. It's got to be 45, 45, 90, because 45 and 45 add up to 90, plus 90 makes 180. It's the only way to have an isosceles right triangle, 45, 45, 90. All right, so we know that angle FDE, let's see if that's here somewhere, BDC, no, they're not asking us for that. Well, if they are, I can't see it right now. AEB is right here, AEB, so that's 45. We can fill that in. All right, then we have we know all these angles are right, because these are parallel lines and those are right angles, and it just makes 4 right angles. So any of those angles we would have to be able to say are 90. So H, looks like I left G off the picture. That was not good. So this is G. So AHG is 90. And let's see, AFC, we don't know what that is yet. AEF is this angle. So we can figure that out because this is 90 and that's 15. So 90 and 15, if we look at this triangle, it's got to add up to 180, these 3 angles. So 90 plus 15 is 105. So this has to be 75 to make this triangle add up to 180. So AEF is 75. All right, FAE is this angle here, and we can figure that out because this is a triangle, AHG. It's got a 90 degree here, it's got a 50 degree here, so 90 and 50 makes 140. So this needs to be 40 to make a total of 180. So FAE is 40. ABG is this angle here, and that is part of this triangle. This triangle already has its other 2 angles. This one is 70. This one is 50. So 70 and 50 is 120. To make 180 total, this will have to be 60. So ABG is 60. All right, we've got AEB already. BDC is this guy right here, and he is a vertical angle with 45. Vertical angles are equal, so BDC is 45 degrees. Be sure you're marking all these things on the picture. All right, CBE is this angle here, and right now I don't think we can really tell what that is, so let's move on. CDE is this angle, and so we know that these 2 angles are equal because they're vertical, And these two make 90, and the whole way around this circle is 360. So if this is 90, then 360 minus 90 is 270. So these two guys have to add up to 270, and they're equal. So 2 into 270 is 135. So 135. CDE is 135 degrees. EBG is going to be this angle here. And so let's see. All right, let's make sure we've got all our triangles here. Okay, that's a triangle. Okay, this triangle. All right. So this triangle has 45 and 90. I'm talking about triangle BHE here now. So this is 90, this is 45. So 90 and 45 is 135. So the third angle of that triangle has to be 180 minus 135. So that's 45 degrees. So that angle, GBE, or EBG, is 45 degrees. And now that's going to help us find this angle, because this is a straight line right here. And that's 105 degrees. So the total has to be 180 for a straight line. So 105 and 75. So that's going to help us find C. 75 and 45. 75 plus 45 is 120. So this must be 60 to make this little triangle 180 total. So that angle, they didn't even ask us for that angle. Okay, well, that's okay, we need it. Let's see, CBE we found is 75. And then we're looking for AFC. All right, so that's this big triangle here. So it's got a 70 degree angle, it's got a 60 degree angle, so that's 130. So this thing that's left, which is AFC, has to make this add up to 180. So that's 70 and 60 is 130, so that's got to be 50 total to make it add up to 180.